The Forgotten Sanctum. Part 18. The woman's light burst outward, no longer a fragile flicker but a storm of fire. Golden flames surged from her dissolving body, lashing against the skeletal colossus with desperate ferocity. The void screamed, folding in on itself as the clash of radiance and shadow tore through its fabric. The survivors staggered back, shielding their eyes from the brilliance. For a heartbeat, it seemed as though the monster recoiled, its ribcage cracking under the assault, its third eye narrowing in irritation. Yet the fire that engulfed it was not meant to destroy. It was meant to delay. The woman's final gift was not victory, but time. Her voice wove through the blaze, carried like a hymn across the battlefield. "Run, while I burn. This light will not hold him long." Tears streaked the survivors' faces as they obeyed, stumbling across the trembling stone. Behind them, the woman blazed brighter than the sanctum had ever known, her form unraveling into pure radiance. The skeletal giant snarled, its claws cutting through the light like sickles, but each strike only scattered more embers, filling the void with fragments of dawn. One survivor glanced back, just once. He saw her shape flicker in the firestorm, a figure standing tall, proud, unyielding, as though she had never been broken, never been bound by the sanctum's curse. Her eyes, blazing gold, locked onto his, and though she said nothing, he understood. Live. So this sacrifice is not wasted. The sanctum shook violently, its pillars crumbling, its ancient runes splintering under the strain. The skeletal colossus roared, the sound stretching across eternity. It thrust its claw through her chest, extinguishing the last remnant of her form. The golden fire exploded outward in one final eruption, blinding everything in its reach. The survivors were hurled forward by the blast, their bodies scraped and torn as they tumbled across fractured stone. When they opened their eyes, the colossus had vanished into the dark, swallowed once more by the void. But her light, though gone, left a trace, an afterglow that etched a path across the abyss, leading them onward. She was gone. Yet in her end, she had given them something greater than life, a chance. And in that fleeting hope, the survivors forced themselves to rise.